Hello, everybody, and welcome to this chapter of Tales of Faerune. We're on wow, 5 episodes already. Unfortunately, tonight, just a quick heads up: our dear Kelly isn't here. Wasn't feeling good, so we hope you feel better next week. So, first off, let's have our announcements. Rafiki,
Yeah.
what do you have for us today?
So yeah, we'll obviously miss our favorite barbarian. But yeah, let's go with the quick, sponsor affiliation announcement real quick. So first and foremost, we are Dice affiliated with Diehard Dice, a home of the friendliest shopkeeper in the realm. So they provide you with fine quality polymer and metal dice and various dice accessories, such as dice tray, dice bags, and other cool things. If you can do exclamation mark dice in the chat, which will bring you a few things. First will be a link to a product of the month, on which we get a little bit of kickback, which this month is the Mythica Celestial Relic set, which is a beautiful metal dice set, which I'm actually currently using for my giant lion boy. And they're very, paladin feel and cleric feel dice set, so they're good. Also, you're gonna get a discount code GRC10, which get you 10% off your entire order at checkout. Regardless if you choose to add a dice set or not to your order, we encourage you to use that discount because, well, you get savings and cool stuff for cheaper. And there's also in there a little link that will give you essentially the same thing. Essentially, what is now or what we call our forever affiliate link, which will give you that should give you that automatic discount at checkout as well, unless you clear out your browser cookie and cache or use a VPN or things like that. That won't work, but otherwise it should do that, because if you're like me, you will tend to forget, oh, I should probably put that discount code in there. Next, we are also affiliated with It Point Press. If you do in chat exclamation mark HPP, you will get a link to, or you will get our affiliate link. It Point Press makes reference cards, books, and accessory, bringing such things as Umblewood, Griffin Saddlebag, the Egg of Many, and the island of Sinona, just to name a few of the things that they do. So we encourage you to use our affiliate link, telling them that we send you over there to look at their cool stuff. And if you choose to buy something with that affiliate link, it comes and help the channel, so that's great. And finally, in terms of affiliate, we are also affiliated with 1985 Games, makers of Dungeon Craft and the 2D Terran book series, which is amazing for the budget GM on the go, because it's not as clunky as fancy 3D terrain, and they're pretty cool. So they also make the deck stories, dungeon notes, and counterspell minis. So yeah, I encourage you to check out 1985 Games. Use that referral link, which the way they're built, apparently Nightbot does not like it and will cut half of it. So just do a copy paste, not click directly. And you can also use the code GRC10, because I like to keep things simple and uniform, and get 10% off at checkout. So that is all for our affiliates. And the most important thing tonight as well is the fact that we are continuing to raise money for the MS Society. If I do see that the little thing went up a bit, but you can always do exclamation mark MS sucks. Thank you, Fair. You're the best.
I mean, Fair's amazing. That's true.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, so we're still raising money as part, joining force with our favorite barbarian and the Edgearg army to help find and help people impacted by MS. So yeah, you can go and donate now using our link. And if you go there, you do see that we have two little milestones. The first one is if we hit $100, we're gonna give away one of the polymer dice set from Diehard Dice. I'm hoping that if it is still in stock, that we will be able to give the area dice set from there. So, I don't have it on hand. It should be right behind me, but I'm not gonna reach right now. It's lovely dice that I've used it Wednesday. It rolls super well for me. And if we reach $200, we're gonna give away a copy of the deck of stories from 1985 games. So yeah, if you can donate or share, signal boost, that'd be great. Every dollar count. And
Yes,
that's it
definitely,
for me.
because MS is not a fun
No, it impacts.
disease, not whatsoever. So definitely donate. You'll be helping a lot of people. So let's start with our introductions. First off, hey everybody, I'm Kitty. I'm your storyteller for tonight, and I've realized I have put things differently on my screen. Crazy day, crazy day. One thing I definitely want to say is internet is kind of messing up tonight, so there might be chances where I go down. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that. So take those breaks, RP, all that fun stuff. So, anyways, let's go with Rafiki. You're up next.
Hi, yes. Hi, I'm Rafiki. You may see me here every Thursday and sometime on Tuesday as well. As I was here last Tuesday with a one-shot here. I'm the co-founder of this channel, and I do TTRPG things and things like that, and sometimes also do music under Raven's Call Production. And exclamation mark Raven in chat to find out more about that. And I'm playing as Ataz, the Leonin Paladin, who is also 3/4 cover, and was last time sleeping on the table in the middle of the tavern.
I think I'm next. Hi, I'm Fair. Tonight I'll be playing Nouvelle Duskdane, your arcane trickster rogue, and our pronouns are she, her.
I'm Juice, no pronouns, just Juice, and I'll be playing Ocasio, who uses he, him pronouns, our Haringong Gloomstalker Ranger Bunny Dude.
I am Trieste. I have she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Rostri, who is our cleric in the party, human cleric, and she's also any pronouns, she doesn't care. She's not that kind of cleric anyway, so that's me.
And hi, I'm Witchy. I go by she, her pronouns. I'll be playing Janella, who goes by she, her pronouns. And she's a warlock human of the Cheshire Cat. I can say that now. She's a warlock of the Cheshire Cat.
Yes!
Would you say
of the grin?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say the cat's out of the bag?
Oh my god, Juice. Yes,
Wow.
I would say the cat's out of the bag.
Again.
I have to squeeze
Juice.
everything I can
Yeah.
out of that pun.
Oh, because
Kick
you're a
juice?
Juice.
Oh, like juice? Yeah. Like orange juice. But also, I vote we kick Juice off the stream.
So we'll just mute you for a bit.
Get out.
This is my party. You gotta love them. So, anyways, well, let's do our recap of last week. You guys came out of the mine. You then went to meet Lady Millgate to give the information of what you saw in there, what was going on, and to kind of get your rewards, which also included Sunny's rewards from what the mercenaries were promised as well, which gave you guys a little bit more cash. You guys then went on after talking and kind of figuring some things out and realizing there's an entire druid class of the spirit druid, which I know quite a few are actually waiting for me to actually give you guys that. So anyways, one of the deals that she was able to give you was a wagon and rations because you solved one of her biggest problems and was actually able to rescue Sunny and Regis, which was a little kobold that was a part of the group. So you guys then, on top of this, you were able to go to the different shops and get some good deals, I would say. Unfortunately, some of you were looking for a certain book, but unfortunately, they were entirely out. Small mining town, getting stuff up there is quite hard, as you all know. It takes about a week either way. And so now you're all at the inn, boozing, going over the magical fun of backstories and reveals that around the end, Rashti suddenly had a message from her goddess. A message of foreboding, of warning. And so we're back to the drunken antics where two of our characters are currently passed out drunk, asleep. One, you can't really tell if she's passed out or just staring into space. You're not sure. Sunny is special. So anyways, what are you all doing with all these reveals and sudden realizations?
I'm waving my hand in front of Sunny's face, like seeing if her eyes move or
Nothing.
flinch. Huh.
Pure statuesque, staring off into space. Actually, more like I would say she's staring right at Atos, because that's who she was staring at before she passed out.
It's really unsettling that she does that.
It's very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't think Athos could handle that staring contest. She clearly
No.
wins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Did you already?
I
you
didn't
did- Oh, you had. Sorry, I was about to ask out of character if you had told us, but I guess that's. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Rostri hadn't said it like outright, but we left off with her going. I can't say pale, I guess. So like translucent, transparent, transnormative.
I would say where we have the blackest of blacks that basically absorb everything and it's like so dark. You are the
Reflecting
whitest of
all the
whites.
light.
You basically have when you go pale, you glow.
You're iridescent, like the galaxy aesthetic of your magic.
Ooh, check me out.
Yeah, you just have a slight glow, like that perfect glimmer, the light hitting your skin, where people are like, "What?"
Oh God, my eyes. You're so. What happened? How are you paler?
I had a premonition.
Oh.
Okay.
DM, about what time is it?
I would say at this time, since you guys have been drinking, eating, it would probably be around 10 o'clock at night.
We should all get some rest and leave immediately in the
What?
morning.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
I thought we were gonna shop after that, like after tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we're
Believe
supposed to go to
me,
the blacksmith.
That would be great. That would be, but unless the blacksmith is going to be open before dawn, we have to leave. We have to leave at dawn.
Why? What's
Behind you,
coming?
you hear a snore from the passed out blacksmith from the table over.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
My discount is just, that was out of character, but just like, it's just like, there goes my discount.
Dang, I've been waiting to use this coupon and now I can't even fucking use it.
God's taking away my use of coupons. Why?
Yeah. Rostri, what did you see?
I don't really have those kind of premonitions. Well, there's we just have to go. We just have to go. Something very bad is going to happen if we don't. Possibly to us. I don't actually know that part. But probably to us, honestly. Or maybe to the town. And we need to not be here.
mean, if something bad's gonna happen to the town, I don't feel
No.
right leaving.
No. Yes, we have to leave. No, we're not staying. We have to leave.
I was gonna say I looked at Athos and realized he's passed the fuck out.
You're actually noticing there's a little puddle of drool beginning to form.
Oh,
your,
no.
your external conscience cannot help you this time.
Oh, what's a chicken?
Excuse me.
What?
If you
He wants a pickle?
You heard.
Oh, is that what you actually said? I actually didn't hear. Oh,
Well, I see a solution. We wake the fuck up the blacksmithy dude, like now, and ask him to open shop for like 15 minutes.
well, how do you think we go about doing that?
Chess, you know things. How do we do?
Chess is like, leave me out of this one, sis. This ain't.
There's
this is
silence.
your business.
God,
absolute silence.
I have gentle repose, but that's for corpses, so
Yeah.
we're not quite there yet. But if they become corpses, let me know.
I don't know if that would help.
I'm gonna see. Can I get the attention of the what's her name? The
Betsy, Becca, Bella.
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 Only took
Bella.
me 3 tries.
Bella.
It takes her a minute, and then she sees you, and she comes over. Why, yes. What do you need?
Oh, this vegetarian soup was delicious. I was wondering,
Hi.
you probably have to deal with patrons like this very often. Do you have anything that you give? If, let's say somebody is like incredibly drunk, like some of our friends, and maybe if we needed to like quickly get out of a hairy situation to cure them of this drunkenness, like in an instant, do you have anything like that on you, or know where we can get that really quick?
So you're saying that we have some drunks that you need to wake up, kind of like sometimes we get wolf attacks or bear attacks, and we have to get those guards out there to fight. Give me 1 second. And you watch as she goes into the back, and you hear, I'd say there's a few broken glasses and cursing. And she comes back, and she's like, okay, who am I waking up? Never mind. Jared, I take it. He's the only one that's... Jared or one of
Useful?
your friends here.
I guess we want the blacksmith. These other 2
Okay.
can suffer with their hangovers.
They can.
Don't
they
tell
can sleep
Athos
it
I
off.
said that.
They can sleep it off. They
Okay.
can
They'll be
sleep
okay.
it off. They'll be fine.
Okay, before I actually do this, since I'm usually the one waking him up, what exactly do you need Jared for? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, we have to leave early tomorrow, but we were promised stuff from the blacksmith from Lady Brisbane.
Millgate.
Thank you.
Millgate.
Wow. I was so off.
It's like a Monday.
Millgate, yeah, so some of us wanted to get new weapons before we left. If he had
So he needs
pre-made
supplies.
ones.
Oh dear,
Yes.
he does. Though I'm not sure if he has any of the special ones he might be looking for.
I
But,
don't
I mean-
know what that means.
I mean, when you've had multiple adventures and such like that go through, they want these fancy weapons, and it's like, we're just a small town, mining town. Anyways, give me a minute. And you watch as she goes over, and she uncorks this weird-looking vial that is kind of looks like it's. Best way I can explain it is crushed up potpourri, but it's liquid. It's really strange looking. And you watch as she just nonchalantly grabs his hair, pulls his head up, puts it underneath his nose, and almost instantly his eyes open. He looks extremely alert, and he falls off his chair, kind of like looking around the room. And you watch as they're talking. At first, he's like kind of pissed off, and then you see that she kind of calms him down, explains the situation, and he kind of looks over between the two, nods, gets up, pats the dust off of his overalls, and walks over and goes, "Okay, so what the hell do you all want? I want to kind of go back to being passed out. I've been working all day."
Thank
So-
you for doing that. We appreciate you.
I mean, you actually all helped us, so hoping
Ah.
this now gives me more business. So what can I do for you?
Oh, some of us were looking for new armor if you had some, and then others were looking for weapons. But what was Sunny looking for again?
A bigger stick.
Okay, great. Yeah, she wants a bigger cutting stick. Or a sword, as they call it.
You kind of watch as he looks between you and looks at Sunny, who's still staring at Toast with her great sword on her back, and he's just like, "I might have something for her." Kind of looks,
Great.
squints his eyes, and goes, "I really might have something for her. So, what kind of armor are you looking for? I might have it. What kind of weapons are you looking for?"
For armor, I would appreciate something that could just dull the blows even just a little bit. Out of character, I'm not looking for like something too heavy. I just want like something. I think, what is it, scale or I don't know.
Scale mail.
Let me just deck myself out in leather and it'll be fine.
Yeah, if you want
let's see.
scale mail, yeah, you're gonna be noisy on the
Mhm.
dex checks.
Unless I think it's there is a scale mill that one of my other characters is using, and I freaking love it.
Is it like mithril?
Mm-mm.
No.
I have serpent scale mail or something like that.
Mm-hmm. The serpent scale mill is really nice. Saved my ass a few times.
I would like. I would also like to have some armor, but like it doesn't have to be anything too heavy. I'm not that strong, so maybe something like this, and I pull up my leather armor and be like, but better.
He kind of looks at your armor and is like, "Where the hell did you get that? That stuff sucks. It's whoever made that doesn't know how to be a blacksmith. I'm sorry to say. No wonder you need new stuff."
I don't say anything.
And then,
Okay.
and then, if I could
Yeah.
get armor, and then if you have like a staff, that's like cooler or better, that'd be lit.
Does it look like I'm a magician?
Hell, I don't know. You might pull something out of your ass.
Oh my
No,
god.
you would have to talk to the vampire, but I don't think she has anything.
Okay.
So if you all want to come and follow me, I can check your sizes and everything, see which ones would be
Sure.
best fit for you.
Absolutely.
Given the
And
fact
if you
you
have-
woke me up, I
Thank
say
you.
mostly what I have that can quickly work for you. Because I don't think you're, from what Stella told me, I don't believe you guys are going to be here in time.
Yeah, we apparently have to leave tomorrow. I don't know why, but that's just a thing that has to happen.
You watch as he kind of looks at Rashti. Tell me, are you one of the followers of the Fateful Roads? One of those magic people?
I actually think I am. Out
You
of
are.
character, is that
Yes,
sounds
you are.
familiar? Okay.
Given your patron, not your patron, your goddess.
Yes.
Okay. My mother was a cleric too, so
How could
just
you
follow me and we
tell?
can go to the my forge and we can see what I can do for you. And so he kind of starts walking out without you guys.
I'm gonna go with him and just kind of be like, hey, so we really appreciate, like, thank him again, like, kind of profusely, like, really sorry to wake you up. I will be happy to let you get back to your stupor soon. Just thank you so much for helping us. This is much more than you like. I know, like, just sort of like stumbling to apologize and thank him at the same time.
He kind of puts his hand up and is like, hey, you helped deal with the situation in the mine, and gotta thank you for that.
Is
And
anyone
so-
else going?
I am, but I'm gonna leave Eden with Athos and Sunny.
Yeah, I was gonna offer. Well, as I see you walking out, to be like, "Oh, Noel."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think I'm going to stay behind and just make sure that everything's okay with these two. But can you check to see if they have anything that might be able to help? Just make me better at shooting the arrows. If they have any kind of bracers or anything, maybe any kind of special arrows, anything like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
But also just, practicing.
Blink.
But I'll ask. I'll ask for
Okay.
bracers or special arrows. Okay. Or maybe, hopefully both. But I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
And then to look over at Sunny and Athos. Sunny still very much staring unconscious daggers into Athos, and I'll just find that same chair that I found when we first got here, and just sit down and plop myself with my hands behind my head and kind of just like linger and relax, not really paying attention to them, but just taking a load off.
Okay, so Eden is watching all three of you. Got it.
Eden is currently sitting at the chair next to Sunny, head on the table, and just as you're leaving, you watch as Bella comes over with this meat pie that's really, oddly enough, it looks fancy, and you're like, huh. And you just watch as Eden takes a quick sniff and then just goes ham on it.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's nice.
So you guys go out, and the blacksmith is actually just a stone's throw away. It's the next building over. And as you guys are walking over there, you notice that it's actually really nice. Given that this town mines Ethereum, for a lot of you know for a fact that he's probably really well off usually when the mine is doing its thing and production is going, because not only does the mine produce the Ethereum, but they also have other ore that comes out of it. And so he walks up and he's like, let's do you first. So, Amma, let's see, giving your build and everything. Let's see. Do you want to be quiet or do you want to be protected? Is my question for you. Rashti.
Protected is better than quiet. I'm not very quiet.
Okay, give me 1 second. You're about his size. And he kind of goes back and he, you hear some rummaging. You hear what sounds to be like a crate being opened. He's like, there it is. Okay, this is from an old friend. He went to go live in Savaria. Kind of got sick of mountain life and wanted to go to the big city and all that bullshit. So this is +1 leather armor. But I also have this +1 scale mail. Whichever one you want. You wanted one too, right?
Yes,
Leather?
but I want to be quiet.
It's the leather, so it's
Okay.
quiet. And he kind of moves it, and you don't hear any sound. Where the scale mail, you do hear a tiny little tinkling. So I have these two.
So, Fair, why don't you take the leather one?
Who's fair?
I mean,
I don't know. Who is that?
Miss can't remember names.
Did she just NPC you in real
Really?
life?
I guess plot twist, Nouvelle's name is actually Fair. I'm so sorry. She's been lying this whole time. This is actually my self-insert.
No, you actually see a little kid in the corner that was kind of sleeping and kind of got woken up, and she's like, "What? How do you know my name?"
Oh my god. Looks exactly like me, but a baby.
Nouvelle. Two up the leather.
Okay.
And I'll take the scale mail if that's all right with everybody.
Now,
Fine by me.
I think it's just
normally I would
and...
charge for these, but since you did the mine and did us all a favor, you can take these for free.
Okay.
Now, that sword. You watch as he goes back, and this time it takes a little bit longer. Little, like, time goes by, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you guys are kind of like, what's going on? Where did he go? Did he pass out again? And then he comes back up carrying this wrapped great sword. This is also on the house. I wouldn't open this until she's awake and coherent. But I believe this blade would be a much better fit for her other than that great sword.
Okay.
So, anything else you guys want?
I mean, our friend who he stayed behind to watch our other companions. He was wondering if you had any like bracers for archery or any special arrows that he could have. He wants to just hone his skill.
Farabelle, do we still have those braces?
Farabelle.
And you hear a little kid go, "No, Uncle Tom took him out into the woods to go hunting and never came back." Fuck. That's right. Yeah, I don't have those braces anymore, but I do have some arrows.
Okay.
Any type that he's looking for, regular. I got some iron arrows, steel arrows. What kind of arrows are you looking for? I actually have quite a few.
He just said special. And I don't know anything about arrows except that you shoot them at people.
The pointy end goes in the other guy. That's
yeah.
He kind of looks at you. Okay, when I say special, do you want a special arrow that causes things to explode in fire? Do you want one that when you hit something, it causes sneezing powder?
I think the explodey ones.
Explosion is always good.
Can we buy both of them off of you? Both kinds?
Oh, yeah. One for combat and the other for goofs.
For a distraction?
Deadly goofs. Just the deadliest goofs.
Just the deadliest of goofs.
You sneeze and you die.
Now these I'm actually going to have to charge you for because...
how much?
Well, let's see how much I have in stock. Because I usually work with a few of the others in town to create these arrows. If you give me one moment and I'll go in the back. And you watch as he goes into the back and again, and you hear him rummaging and everything. And he comes back and he has 3 quivers. And he's like, okay, this is about 20 of the flame arrows. How they work is all you have to do is a quick nick with a stone of some sort, something to kind of cause a spark, and the arrow tip will catch on fire. Beware, I've had a few of the guards catch themselves on fire on occasion. So there's those. There's 20 of those. Let's see. Here are the sneezing powder. I've only got 3 of those. Basically, all you have to do is, as you can see here, he lifts up. You see this part of the shaft? And what's weird is you're looking at it, and it's a bit thicker than a normal arrow is. The shaft is. And when he kind of moves it, and he kind of flicks it a few times, he's like, you see that little glitter there? That's your sneezing powder. Whatever you do, do not break it. It's not fun. Trust me, use this wisely and only in very good conditions. I've seen it used, and wind just blew it right back into the archer's face. Of course, I laughed at him, and then I ran because I didn't want to start sneezing as well.
Maybe we don't get those then.
I mean, just make sure the wind is blowing away from you.
I mean, shouldn't the archer be considering that anyway?
Well,
It kind of
let's go
sounds
ahead
like it was your friend's fault.
usually they are smart, but some of them are dumb
Okay.
and don't think.
Our archer is very
Unfortunately.
smart. He went to college.
Got
I
all
have-
sorts of school.
He went to
You just
archery
watch
college.
as he dead hand stares at you and goes, yeah, he did too. He went to Damaro.
Oh, this guy went to like a special secret school.
Really?
Anyway, changing the subject.
How
Okay.
much?
Do you want the last arrows as well?
Yes. Yes, we do.
So have you ever heard of a bolo?
That you put
Isn't
food
that a tie?
You know, just for
Isn't
shits
that
and
what-
giggles.
Isn't that what the Isn't that like what the constables put out when they're looking for someone?
I thought it was like one of those like weird looking ties that aren't a
Can
tie
I
at
borrow
all.
one of you? Real quick.
Burrow.
God.
It's not gonna hurt at all.
Sure, and then she'll just like go over there.
And you as he goes behind, he grabs, sets up his own bow, grabs one of the arrows, pulls back and releases, and you watch as suddenly, this strange arrow that you were looking, it was like, okay, that's an arrow, shifts and turns, and it's actually 2 ropes with a rocks at the end, and they wrap around Janella
Okay.
quickly.
We definitely want those, and maybe the flame ones. I don't know about the sneezing ones.
Yes, we want the sneezing one.
I mean, if you wanted me tied up, you could have just
Well,
asked.
how? Okay.
I mean-
well, how? Wow. What?
Is there a safe word?
He kind of pauses and looks at Janelle and is like, I'm going to undo this. And he looks at
Maybe leave
Rashi.
her. Maybe leave
Quick
her like
way.
that because it sounds like she
Excuse
likes it.
Yes,
Anyways,
how can I help you?
Rashi, quick way to do it is, you see the ropes here? You see this one tiny weird looking piece? You just pull it and you just watch as the ropes go slack and fall off. And that's how you can do a quick release. Just in case somebody accidentally trips, shoots it up, and gets themselves caught. That's the quick way to release themselves. There's about 5 of them there. This is all I can give to you, given our stock. And I mean, Ethereum ore sucks, especially when somebody accidentally hits it wrong. And the things that sometimes come out of that is not fun, as you all know.
Right.
So for all of these, I would say 15 gold pieces.
Yes. Sold. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So he gives you the
cost-
3 quivers. So you got 20 of the flame arrows, 3 of the sneezing arrows, and about 6 of the bolo arrows.
Okay. People who are using these, write them down because I'm not.
Yeah. I will actually update your character sheet because I have to
okay.
specially make these.
Do we remember if Athos wanted anything?
Is there anything a blacksmith could make that he could possibly want? Like, he's already got armor. He's already got, like, everything.
I think he has to be here for the armor because he's so big.
We could get him a really special, like he uses like a religious icon, right? Get him a really special lion face thing.
Oh, just a thing of his own face.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of icon he uses.
Wait. Doesn't he have like a shield?
Oh. Yeah, do
You
you have
could
any
get him a
nice
shield.
shields? No,
Any
no shield.
shields?
Oh wait, because you have a great sword, you have to be two-handed, right?
Do you got
No.
a giant sword?
Do you have another giant sword?
We could see if there's a way to set his sword on fire, since we're going with the theme.
I mean, I do have some oils that you can possibly use.
Okay,
I
that
use it
sounds
to
good.
basically oil up armor. Fun
Okay.
fact, a lot of people don't know when it comes to some armors, if you actually take care of them and oil them daily, you have no sound. A lot of people
Really?
don't know that, and it's annoying, especially when I hear the guards coming through and it's like, you're not taking care of your freaking armor, you dumbasses.
Well, can we get some of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since, as I said, since you guys came and helped, give me 1 second, I'll go and grab some of that. And he comes back.
But before
and...
you go back there, just so you don't have to keep making different trips, I show him my rapier and I'm like, do you think this is good or can I get something better?
You kind of see him look at it and kind of taken aback, and he's like,
it's like glowing in his face.
mind if I see that?
Sure.
And you watch as he delicately picks it up, looks at it, looks very closely at, almost like he's trying to find some type of seal or a blacksmith mark that a lot of them use to say, this is my work.
I start sweating immediately.
And he's like looking at it, and he kind of pauses, looks to you, and then kind of looks at Rushdie, and then back to it. Where exactly did you get this?
My homeland, Flavora.
I can tell you this is not from Flavora. I've seen their work, and they're that level of your leather armor.
Rostri is totally giving Nouvelle some side-eye now.
In the armor's defense, it was like training armor that I just took.
That makes sense. A lot of people will give I would say their first time pieces and such for training purposes, because it's like, well, you're not going to be trying to save your life or anything like that. Nothing important. I have only seen this up north.
Oh, well, it is also something that I just took. So, but my friend has a sword that looks just like it, except it's bigger. So did that come?
You were saying that it was like a great sword? Well, actually, I did see it on his back.
Yeah. Can I have my rapier back now?
He hands it back to you and goes, I have seen these types of weaponry before, and they're usually smithed up north to the east. Oh, no. No, he moved all those years ago. He's now to the west. But, anyways, don't mind me.
Okay. I don't know who that is. Who is it?
Carnell. Horace. I will put that in the chat so you guys can see.
Thank you.
Oh. He's actually, his pieces are well known, but he's one that tries to keep it on down low, if you get my meaning, because if you're a well-known blacksmith, people come from everywhere demanding shit from you. asking for discounts, and you're like, I'm trying to make a living here. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say demanding assholes, usually royalty or nobles. But anyways,
Are we talking
actually,
north like Icenhale?
No,
God, I forget where he is now. I know he went to the west,
Just curious.
northwest.
are nobles and royalty the people that he normally services?
When he first started out, yes, and then he realized that his work was more. How do I say it? That the people that his weapons should be in the hands of weren't, who really needed them. And a lot of his weapons were used as not used, just a mantelpiece and talking point. And a lot of his work actually has saved many lives. And those pieces are, by the looks of it, and the quick glance I got of your friend's weapon, those are actually really interesting ones, and you might not have actually tapped into its full potential.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thanks.
Some of the things that he had would be have certain triggers that will cause them to have certain things. I mean, I've seen one of his weaponry. Once it, I guess you could say it's almost like an intelligent item in a way, where it felt its master was right, and it suddenly burst into flames and took down a minotaur that was rampaging.
So how does one tap into the power? Like, do I have to like meditate with it under a full moon, or like, talk to it like people do plants sometimes, or
The only person I can think is Carnell himself, because that's one of the things that he kept secret. But I mean, sometimes weapons find their hands into people's hands. So just be patient. You might be surprised one day. Who knows?
okay.
You
Can
have
we
an
get that
intelligent rapier.
I mean, it could be an. I use that word loosely.
That's
more has
really cool.
requirements. Is best way. I'm sorry. I'm really tired.
It's
and
okay.
slightly still drunk.
Well, we'll take the oil so we can let you
Yeah.
sleep some more.
Okay.
Yes,
Anything else you guys need? Whetstones,
do you-
anything like that?
Do you think you have anything that might help? Like magic casters, maybe like better armor. I don't know.
What kind of armor can? He kind of pauses, really looks up and down at your like figure and your height, and he's like, "What kind of armor do you think you'll be able to wear?"
I
No
think
offense.
leather. I've never worn armor, so that's the thing.
Cotton.
Cotton. Yeah, I've been wearing cotton.
Fabric of our lives.
I have a quick question for you lot. Do you think you can teach her how to properly take care of her armor? Or should I just get one of the how-to books that I have at the back?
Do you have books here? Can we look at them?
Yeah.
The only books that I have for sale are the how to keep your weapons in tip-top shape, your armors in tip-top shape, and how to wear armor for dummies.
She probably needs that one.
You're not wrong.
I will say I do have the... He kind of pauses and takes a deep breath. Baby's First Armor book, which has actual pictures.
Oh, you think me an idiot, dude? Like, come on, I
No,
can read.
I mean, hey, there's some people
There's
who can
nothing
learn better
wrong
with pictures, and some
pictures.
people who can learn better from actual textbooks.
Yeah, some
Learning
people
styles.
are visual learners, Ella.
I
What the
kind of
heck,
just
Ella?
want it now just to see what that looks like. Like,
No, pictures are good. Pictures are good.
yeah,
Trust
sure,
me.
We like
fine.
pictures.
I
Trust
haven't-
me,
nothing-
I'm not
the
baby.
art is actually really nice. No, you're not. You're just small. And he turns and he walks off back into the back.
Oh, she has like
Rashmi
Maid's
is gonna be
hand
like-
just like up in the air with a fist, just
Are
like
you
go
gonna
like
fight
you
him?
know like in the cartoons where it's just like rolling. It's like that.
And you just see the little Farabelle looking at you like, and you just watch as she kind of grabs one of the blacksmith tools, and she's holding it kind of like in front of her as she kind of disappears into the back,
That
like
is
the shadowy corner of the shop.
Classic Fairabelle move, honestly.
I did not mean to scare the kid.
Peek
Whoops.
me. Like, I'm
Um,
scared, but I'm also gonna draw a weapon. Just in case I gotta fuck you up.
Janella's getting ready to fight.
Mhm.
No, she's gonna make it disappear as soon as he
Do-
like turns the corner.
Do you guys think he has armor for animals?
He might.
Does Ocasio already have armor?
I meant for Eden.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
Eden.
thinking eating too. What are you thinking about?
Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
I mean,
I think
Is
you
that
need
that
to
point he
I
comes
think you
back
need-
in?
I think you need to do some self-reflection, Rush.
Yeah,
like
just,
think about how you see people.
I think you need to center yourself a little bit because that seemed like a little bit of a slip.
well, I was just thinking it would have room for. He has a tail, right? Does Ocasio have a tail?
I
Yes.
haven't looked at his ass to know this.
Yeah,
Why
I'm not
not?
looking at people's butts.
Why not?
For those who
Literally,
have actually taken like quick looks, because curiosity, it is actually a very adorably cute little white tail that
Oh my
kind of has like
God.
it's almost like tear shaped.
Oh my god, but I bet when you like tug it, it's really long. Like a bunny tail.
What?
That's what bunny tails get long when you pull on them.
Seriously?
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some
Oh
types,
my
yes.
god.
Yeah.
I learned something every day in this campaign. Holy shit.
Oh, here's the thing. If you want to ask me anything about rabbits, my family actually raised show rabbits for FFA and 4-H. There's things that I know about rabbits that it's like, yeah, you think that, but no, that's not true.
Yeah.
Anyways, so he comes back and he's like, okay, so here's the oils and here's the armor for dummies as well, just
The
for
Dr.
shits and
Seuss,
giggles.
the Dr.
Here's
Seuss
the
book.
here's also just for shits and giggles. Here's the weapons, because just to keep your weapons going. And here's the armor for babies. I hate that title. And he kind of flips through it, and you actually see that these are actually really well done diagrams that you're kind of like taken aback. You're thinking it's like this like little baby, like some of the characters you might have seen in like a shop that holds like a bookshop with a lot of kids books. But these are like something that you would go, oh, this is actually a technical book. And it's at that point you're like, yeah, this title really needs some work. So
Excuse me, I just have one more question.
Hmm?
Do
Yes?
you do armor for animals?
What kind of animal are we talking?
Like a little fox?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, well, do
we
you-
don't
do you
really
have
have a lot
anything
of
Cute
stuff here.
for her.
Cute is what you
Mhm.
asked.
Yeah.
Farabelle, do you think you can get that weird bell that was on your teddy bear? And you just hear like scampering. You don't really see anybody, and you're like, wait, what? And then a few seconds later, she comes up and she is holding this really cute, like little grizzly bear with a kind of like a bow with a little bell. It's like red and black.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of looks at you, looks at her father, walks up and just hands you it, and then hides behind her dad again.
Oh, no, that's okay. You don't have to give me this. It seems like it's important to you.
And at that point, she kind of runs off and,
Hmm?
well, it looks like she gave another thing away.
Is she just giving things away? Does she not want this bear?
Let's just say she goes from what her mother used to say before she passed away. If you love something, give it away. If it comes back to you, it was meant to be. And some of her stuff that she's given away have actually come back to her even better than they were before. And there's been times she's given stuff away and something better came back.
How dare you, Kitty? Oh my god, how fucking dare you?
As soon as we leave this town, I'm planning on like sending back a big ass care package for this kid. Like I'm not even kidding.
Like she's getting all those honey buns. She's getting all those fucking
just
honey
about to
buns.
say she's gonna get so many honey buns.
Yeah, and a bag of warming. Okay, like no cap. Okay, well, I'll make sure this gets back to her. I feel bad taking it, even though she gave it to me.
Don't. Sometimes it's best to take a gift and be glad of the kindness. And I mean, with her affair, she's one that would rather have that kindness go on to another person. So
I can't believe I got a fair bear.
And fun fact, I didn't even think about that, but my unconscious mind did, and I'm so glad I went with it.
We're killing it, folks. Killing it tonight.
Yeah. This is me. I randomly pull out an NPC out of my butt from whatever you guys give me, and oddly enough, those are usually the characters that you guys all fall in love with. So anyways, so is there anything else you guys want or need?
We're good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Actually, that reminds me. Bella was saying that you guys have a wagon that Millgate promised you.
Mm-hmm.
What time do you think you guys are going to be leaving tomorrow?
We look to Rostri.
Side eyes.
At dawn.
I'll get it done as fast as I can, and I'll make sure it's good.
The wagon?
Yeah. Usually I'm the one that deals with that because making sure all the metal workings of it is solid, especially if you're going to be going down the mountain. You're going to Damerel or Silvaria?
Damerel.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure you guys have a wagon, and Bella also said she's going to pack it with food for you all. So, anything else? I'm gonna start a pot of coffee and then get to work on that for you guys.
Thank you for everything. No, she's glancing. Rostri's glancing around to like the others, but like also like I think we're all right. I think we're good.
Thank you. And
if you ever come back, stop by the shop and say hi, and bring
absolutely
news.
Janella's gonna grab the sword for Sunny, but then realize it's like way heavier than like how she can carry it. So she's just kind of like
we're all gonna have to.
All three of us are gonna have to like pitch in.
Oddly enough, that great sword is lighter than you expected for those who've ever messed with weapons. It's weird, but it's like something's off about it. You can't really put your finger on it.
Oh, actually, I have +2 strength. I didn't realize that. I'm thinking of my other character, I guess, who has a -1.
I have -1, so she's probably still struggling.
Okay.
I'm just picturing Janella comes up, tries to pick it up, thinking it's like, oh, this is not going to be that heavy, and like, oh god, and then Novelle comes behind her and goes, this is not that bad. It's
Nouvelle is willowy too. Like, like looks like she has bird bones, probably. Just hollow.
Rostri also has +3 strength, so if you need help.
Yeah, the two of you is just like, oh, this is not that bad. Oh, it's a little bit lighter.
I do some power lifts with it real quick. get a pump on just real quick.
Okay. So he nods and then he kind of goes into the back and you hear him kind of grabbing tools and such like that. So I take it you guys head back to the inn at this point.
Yeah.
So you guys get back to the inn. One of the things that you notice is that Eden is currently on her third portion of the meat pie.
Oh, it's of the same meat pie. Okay. It's like a
no,
slice.
it's 3.
Oh, she's had 3 meat pies?
She's had 3.
How big are these pies?
I actually rolled for this, and yeah, she's basically digging in.
Just housing those pies.
I love this fox.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not even mad. I'm just like, huh. Okay,
she's eating her feelings right now.
How do we know? Oh, so like she's like dug in, and there's like 2 empty dishes like right in front of her. Is
yeah. And you can see that there's some vegetables in there, so it's not just like from the remains, but all the like gravy that's within it is basically licked clean.
Oh, she's left the vegetables?
Some of them. Like the ones that like with the fox maw, you can't really, there's some that you just can't eat, like that one pea that keeps bouncing and you're like, no.
Oh, okay.
That kind of situation.
Okay.
I mean, if she was human, it would be a totally different story. But
yeah. Hey, Eden, I got you something. And I like hold up the bear.
We got you these, Ocasio.
Yeah. They didn't have bracers, I guess. They had some, but somebody went off with them and hasn't been seen again.
Honestly, those sound like the kind of bracers maybe you're better off without, if that's what happened.
It seemed like that.
Yeah, I was just thinking the
They
exact
died.
same thing. Yes.
Yeah.
That, no good. But thank you. This is good. These are special, yes?
Yeah, so this one can words. This is me stumbling. This one can set things on fire, and this one can like capture people, and then these ones make people sneeze. So be careful.
Okay.
And I'll like show Ocasio like the stuff that the blacksmith showed us, so that way he's like, okay, well, be careful, don't touch these here, because otherwise you're screwed, or things like that.
Oh, this one. This one has a very thick shaft.
Got some girth to it. If you weigh it in your hands and you kind of roll it between your fingers.
Yeah, we'll just put that away for now. We don't have to worry about that. And this one, you just flick it and turn it on fire. This is, probably this is going to be good because I was able to do that with my dagger, but I realized that I can't really do that with any of my arrows or anything that I do from a distance. So I'm a little excited that I can do this now. So thank you very much. They were very generous in just giving us all of this stuff.
Yeah, they just gave them to us. Can you?
Everything's good over here.
Quickly?
They've been.
Can you stand up?
Sure. I stand up.
Can you turn around?
What?
I do a full 360.
I look to see if there's a tail.
I told you he had a tail.
Oh,
I told you.
Never looked. I just never.
I
looked.
told you. God.
I'm guessing that
you guys just ask?
I am wearing a
I asked him
full.
to turn around.
I am wearing the full hood and cape that basically goes all the way down, but we can say that like I twirl so fast that I like lifts and you're able to see it.
Mhm.
Okay, great. I was like, oh, okay. Well, of course I wouldn't be able to see it. He's always wearing that nice cape.
Do a little twirl, kind of like show off, and pose.
Yeah.
Janella
Well,
claps.
Cassie
catwalk.
would absolutely not,
Yeah.
but we can just say that he did.
He
Maybe I was
absolutely-
Mental
drinking
image.
more of my ale
He-
while I was waiting
he
for you.
absolutely does. Don't lie.
Okay, if he was drinking
Putting on
ale just for
airs.
shits and giggles, roll me a con save.
Oh no. But
You're
yes.
not gonna.
Just-
Oh, I should have been rolling my real dice, but that's fine. Oh, that's an 8.
that's a failure. About how many? Was about 20-30 minutes that they were with the blacksmith. How many ales did he drink? And how is Ocasio when he's tipsy?
Apparently the twirls. So yeah, probably a happy drunk.
The more he
Uh,
drinks, the more flamboyant he gets. Like
More
he's
happier.
one of those people that just gets like more and more like
Just super
out there.
expressive and friendly, and yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
probably hugs everyone. Honestly,
Yeah, do we get hugs for bringing you these earrings?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Oh my god, you guys are the best. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Yeah, this
You're
is the first time
welcome.
you guys have ever seen him tipsy.
I like
Are
giving
you
that
good,
like
You're so
dude?
cute. You're so cute.
awkward pat
And-
on the
oh.
back a little bit.
What is this little thing that you got for Eden?
Oh, it's a teddy bear. A little girl gave it to me.
It's so
And
cute. And I start
right
to cry
now-
a little bit.
You just see Eden kind of like paws like this, bears like up to her chest, and she's just like staring out into like space, hugging this bear.
Oh my god! I wiped some stew off, or some like pie flakes off of her mouth, so she doesn't get it on the bear.
If you've ever heard a fox whine,
Yeah.
she's currently kind of giving those little yips. Like, no, stop.
Definitely
Don't,
thought
you're
you
not my
said fox
mother
whine.
kind of yips.
It's fine. I'm just trying to make sure that you still look pretty.
And she kind of buries her face into the teddy bear, like, no.
I lean over to Trieste and Sabrastri,
To
sorry,
who?
and
Everybody has new names tonight.
I lean over to Rastri and I'll just say like, guess what? I won the staring contest with Sunny.
how did you win the staring contest?
Shh. Secret.
Oh, no.
You look over and it looks to be somebody actually closed her eyelids. She's
I
still
try
perfectly still.
I try to go shh, but I'm drunk and I go shh. Try to gesture that I close the eyelids.
Oh my god. Oh,
I'm so
We
proud of you.
we should all go to bed now, right?
Yes.
Probably for the best.
Right. Okay.
Ocasio, can I help you to your room?
I'm great. And I fling my cape and try to kind of make my way up the stairs gracefully and likely fail.
Mhm.
Stumble a couple of times, right myself, and look back down at
Drops
the
a
group.
couple of arrows. It's very harrowing.
Okay, you know what? Roll me a acrobatics check. I want to see how well this goes. With disadvantage
15.
because you're drunk. Or tipsy.
15.
Okay. Oddly enough, you kind of see him stumble for a second. And he's just like, it's fine. And then he continues up. Oddly graceful. And it's like, is he really tipsy?
Oh.
Or am I just, what?
Oh, he's tipsy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's tipsy. He's never that nice. I mean, he's nice, but like he's never like that friendly.
Yeah.
I like shake at those. Like, get up,
What?
go
Oh,
to bed,
oh, yeah.
go to bed, right now.
Yeah.
We got you a present, but you'll get it tomorrow.
Wait, what about Sunny?
Can we?
I'm scared to wake her up.
Does she have a room at the inn here?
I don't think so. But
Uh,
also, I'm scared
Bella
to
hears
wake
this. Oh, don't worry, she does have one. When it comes to the mercenaries and everything, we kept their rooms open for about a day or two. Well, some of them we kept for a week, but no, you can just leave her. The other night when she was here, she did the same thing. Had a staring contest with a few people until people realized she was passed out.
Oh, did she win anything?
Secretly,
Respect.
she won 30 gold, which I need to give her later. I made sure that people paid up.
I mean, honestly, if you just slip it into her pocket, she probably, yeah.
She kind of
I don't-
looks over to Sunny. Is like, I've seen her type. It's safer just to
Yes,
wait until
it's
they're
scary.
awake.
Okay, yeah, she's scary.
What do you mean she
Well,
looks
I don't
friendly?
know how she wakes up, so
Can we help you get her to her room maybe?
I have a ring that can cast telekinesis, and I can basically lift her to her room.
I don't
Dear,
know
just
if
to
she
tell
would
you-
like that. You saw how
But
she
so-
was when we thought we stole her honey buns.
True.
And here's the thing: when it comes to people like warriors like hers, I've seen them come in and out. Sometimes it's best just to leave them where they are.
That's true.
Yeah, also there's like, I mean, we don't really have consent to move her, and it might
Exactly.
be weird. We don't really
Sure.
know her.
Okay. Yep.
You'll watch over her, Miss Bella.
Oh, don't worry. There's a reason why I actually have pillows in this bar, just in case I need to slip it under somebody's head.
Okie dokie.
Like Carlos and Sybil over there, and you just see the two guys that were with Jared now passed out, but they're sleeping on these pillows that she presented. One of them is bright pink, the other one is chartreuse.
Beautiful.
I have to say, I sometimes have fun putting the colors that they absolutely hate underneath their heads. That's why I basically have a rainbow of pillows back there. Shh, don't tell anybody. That's between you and me. And she kind of walks off immediately,
Okay.
ending the conversation.
I will scoop up Eden and the bear and whatever's left of her meat pie that she hasn't finished yet.
Yep.
It is gone,
Okay, good.
except for the
great.
crumbs and just a few of the veggies she can
Okay.
eat.
All right. Shoot. To
Oh,
bed.
work
Let's
my
all go
way
to
up,
bed.
go to my room, and crash into bed.
The whole inn
Do
shakes.
you actually do you hit the bed, or do you just think you hit the bed?
You know what? Either or. I'm fine.
Oh, DM. Oh my god. At least take your armor
I actually
off.
rolled for this, and it was a 4, so I'm going to say that he thinks the bed is there, but instead face plants onto the ground with a thunk that kind of shakes localized. A little dust kind of comes down, and he's out like a light again.
I just
Yep.
close his door and keep walking to my own room. I don't do anything about this.
You've seen this happen a few times, given he, on occasion, it's rare that he gets this snockered. But once he's out, he's usually out. And oddly enough, he could, fall, but he takes no damage whatsoever.
He's fine.
You just feel the whole inn shake a little bit at impact.
I'm
Yeah.
proficient at passing out.
So
I was really tempted to be like at the rumble from that thud, behind a closed door down the hall, you hear Ocasio just start sneezing uncontrollably. But I'm not going to do it.
Okay,
Oh,
everything is
no.
fine. No, you should be fine.
So,
There's a reason why I have you guys pre-roll. I use some of those rolls for things like this. So, anyways,
I think Trius is trying to see.
yeah.
oh, I
Go
was gonna say, before, so once Rostri gets up to her room, and like before she does like the nighttime thing, and the bed thing, and all of that,
Mhm.
the rest thing,
Her nighttime ritual, as you say it.
you know, the moisturizing and the
God, look damn good for those mornings.
gonna pull out my map case. Rostri is going to pull out her map case.
Okay.
And try to figure, try to trace out the route that, what's his face's family escaped to. And I think I have to make rolls too.
Kieran?
For Kieran and his family.
Whichever
The-
one has
The
face
douche, the douche lord in the caves. That guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Kieran.
His family. Kieran.
Yeah.
Roll it for me. That would be roll me a D20.
Wisdom. Or a perception. Is this perception check?
I would say for you it would be perception check to see if you can pick up the very minute. I've already rolled it on my end to see if the map actually succeeds.
Okay. Uh, 12.
Okay. Let's see. You can see that they did go towards the Damarel path, going through the pass that way, but then they curve down south. Yeah, it would be south. But then that's when you're trying to look, but oddly enough, the map kind of shimmers, and then you lose the track of their path. So you don't know if they stopped at a certain point or what exactly happened.
So they before Damarel, or I can't tell, or it.
Yeah, you notice that before they hit Damarel, they took a path that went down through the Lost Kingdom or the Lost Realm.
Is that on the
and
map?
one of the main roads going down to the south.
Is that on the map?
Yes, it is. Let me just
I see Asteria Forests.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I see Lost Realm. Never mind. Haha. Just kidding.
Okay.
Okay, and with that happens the rest.
Okay. So you guys are all going for your long rest. Sunny downstairs at your table. Eventually, Bella actually kind of moves her down, gets her all nice and comfy, puts a blanket over her, and the rest of you guys go in for your long rest. Now, Janella, you go in for your sleep. You fall asleep quickly, like you usually do. But this night you're having dreams. More of a nightmare. A dream you want to wake up from, but it seems it's gripping you tightly. You have images of your home, of your stepmother and your stepsisters, of doing things that you did not want to do, but you were forced. And for a second, you feel that warmth that you got from meeting Chess for the first time. And suddenly you feel that tether that bind start to flicker, and the other one begin to strengthen ever so slightly. And you begin to panic. And you're not sure what you're going to do. You know something's wrong. And in your sleep, in your mind, you know this is a dream. But the words that Rushdie said, you need to leave as soon as possible, hits hard. Someone is close. And then you wake up
F.
in a cold sweat looking around the room. And something oddly enough feels off, that you can't put your finger on it. And that is where we're going to take a break.
Why do you do this, DM?
How dare you? Boo!
Because I am trying to tell a story for all our wonderful people who watch this show.
The
And
nerve.
also, some of us need to take a bathroom break, and
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
And get water and all that. So, we'll be back in a few minutes. So, as I said, go take your bio break, go grab a snack and some drinks, and we will be right back with the continuation of Chapter 5 of Tales of Faerune.
we're back! Yay!
Okay. Welcome back to our chapter 5 of Tales of Faerune. When we left off, one of us just had a nightmare. And so,
Yay.
all of you guys wake up. Well, some of you much earlier, to Rashti knocking on the door, trying to make sure you guys get up at the correct time. And so, what are you guys all gonna do?
It turns out I'm that person.
What do you want?
We gotta go.
What do you mean we gotta go?
We gotta go.
Did something happen last night while I was sleeping?
I had a bad dream. We gotta go.
You had a bad dream?
Had a bad dream.
That's
Doesn't
terrible.
happen
Are you okay?
often.
Alright then.
Do you need some tea?
No, I'll be okay. We just gotta go. I want to get out of here.
I'm grabbing my things.
Same.
So you guys
Val is not an early riser and will fight this thing in bed.
I'll knock at the door.
Oh my god.
Mm.
No.
I think at first, like, Rostry tried to go in there and get Nouvelle up and wasn't making progress, so she was like, hey, Athos, can you help me? Can you help me get...
Rossi tried to be very gentle about it and was met with
Was
the
like,
worst
hey,
resistance.
hey, it's time to get... Oh, she hits.
Hey,
She
sweet.
bites.
Hey, sweetie. Hey, kind of like, oh, okay.
Are you dressed?
Oh shit!
Go away.
I would like to make the statement that, Athos, if you've ever seen a cat wake up with half their fur is just flat, that basically,
Total vibe.
Yep.
there's a mane, like,
There's no
almost
volume
perfectly
to that
flat.
thing.
Alright. I'm gonna have to
Can you
redo my
just,
braids.
like... Can you just, like, carry her to the wagon? I mean, she doesn't have to be all the way awake for that, right?
Eden is actually awake, has the bear gently in her mouth, and she's kind of just giving a look like,
Hello there, Eden.
this is normal. And then she walks toward to go downstairs.
Look, our
Oh my God,
companion,
so
like,
cute. She's just dragging that bear.
told
It's so big.
they woke me up telling me that, we have to go for some reason. I don't know if I missed something last night.
Oh, yeah. Rostri said that she had some kind of premonition. I don't
I'm just gonna
know.
start like, getting her stuff ready.
Oh god, this sucks. Do people do this a lot?
Getting up at the crack of
Sometimes.
dawn? Yeah.
I've never seen this time before. I didn't
What
even
is
know it
this?
existed.
I know that you're used to me letting you sleep in the morning, and
Yeah.
but just tend to happen sometimes.
This would never happen.
And sometimes I just carry you on me, so
Yeah, can
And
you
then-
just do that?
I'm just
Time
gonna
for Ocasio.
I'm just gonna pick her up and just here.
Ocasio, like... Ocasio.
Mm.
So it's time to go.
Okay, bye.
No, you gotta come with us.
Mm. Kudunk, kudunk, kudunk. I fall out of bed.
Are you okay? Oh my god.
I'm good. I'm fine. Yes, I'm fine. Okay.
Athos kicks down Ocasio's door too.
Do you need me to open the door? I got
Oh, I'm naked.
Can you open
so
the door?
what?
Oh my god. Oh shit, yeah, open the door, he's naked.
No!
It's like, you have fur, it's fine. What?
Oh. Mm.
Hold on, let me get dressed, and I
Anyways.
just put on a shirt like Donald Duck.
Oh
There,
my
all
God,
dressed.
Just Donald ducking it. Oh my god. We do not need to talk about Harangon anatomy on this show. Okay, let's not go anywhere with this.
No, if you do open the
Please
door,
don't.
I'd like pull my cloak for modesty.
Just
No, I don't think anyone's opening the door yet. Just
thank you.
so we
I'm
get.
coming. Yes.
Do you need any help? Are you okay? Last night, you were very twirly.
What does this mean?
The circle twirl. When you don't know what a twirl is, it's a twirl.
And you,
Everyone's
if you're standing by the
talking
door,
a lot.
I like open the door a little bit and be like, "We shall never speak of that again." And I
You
close
got
it again.
It's all I can think about.
You got it, but only if you go.
Okay. And I finished putting on. I have like one boot on, and
You
hear
put
the
on your
rattle
Peter
of my
Rabbit
quivers.
coat, no pants, just a coat like Peter Rabbit. I'll stop.
Let's go.
We're all tired here.
Sunny.
She's already on
Sunny's
the cart.
actually downstairs drinking coffee at the bar right now. And you see Bella all chipper, and you can tell that she's definitely a morning person. Like, this is her usual routine. Most likely to get up early, start making bread for whoever's there who comes in to eat, who doesn't want to cook at home. They come to the inn kind of situation. And she kind of looks over, sees you guys coming down, sees some of you, and is like, one second. And she comes out with this big pot of coffee that's freshly made and starts pouring mug-sized coffee for you all. I think you guys are going to be needing this. This is the pep-up time that I give to the miners, just so that they'll have a pep in their step when they go in to start working.
I don't know that it actually happens, but if there's any possible way for Rostri to have like hearts in her eyes as she's looking at Bella.
I prestidigitate some hearts in your eyes.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Bella just kind of raises an eyebrow and goes, right, magic folk. So Jared already brought around the wagon, and I packed it with some stuff and a few blankets and such. I also brought your horses around and hitched them. I have to say, Japar horses are some of the best ones out there. First time I saw them, I was shocked how fearless those beasts were. Anyways, if you need anything else, I can get you some breakfast for the road.
Yeah, if you have some, meat for the road, that'd be great.
Yeah, I got some
There's
fresh
some
jerky.
I'm draped over his neck like a scarf. I'm just not moving. Just
I think Janelle's gonna chug the coffee and like try to braid her hair at the same time, but it's just not working.
You're dunking your braid in the coffee.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
this is not right.
Do you need
Nubel's
help
got
with
her
that?
bonnet on, like Nubel ready for bed still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I just sleep in the cart? Do I have to drink this?
No, you can sleep in the cart, I'm assuming.
Just sleep in the cart.
Okay, thank you.
We'll just wrap you in the
mine
blankets.
away. Yeah, like a pig in a blanket, please. Thank you.
During the 6.
I didn't know this time existed. It's so early.
I hate it.
And it's at this point that Eden kind of jumps up onto the chair, gently puts the bear onto the table, and kind of gives you a look like, yeah, I'm the one who gets up at this time. You were the one that was able to go to sleep kind of look to Nobel.
What does that mean? In our head. Why are you looking at me like that?
She stays silent and just goes down to the breakfast that Bella presents in front of her.
Oh, because I was the youngest, so they didn't pay attention to me. Is that what your problem is?
She audibly sighs.
You know, if you have a problem, you should just say it. I'm tired of having to guess.
And
It's hard
Eden
to
looks at you, looks at her paws, looks at you again, turns and just does this like almost like in frustration that you can tell that she's like, I want to communicate better with you, but I'm box kind of like
I'm like
attitude.
doing this in our heads. She can't talk to me in our through our link.
Oddly enough, right now, no.
Oh.
And
Even when I cast a message, so no.
Even then, and you've tried this multiple times. There's been times where you can actually talk to her a little bit, but there's sometimes that it doesn't work, and you guys don't know what causes this, what is the trigger of why sometimes you're able to communicate telepathically and other times where something just seems to block it.
Okay. So I guess if that's the case, I wouldn't have said all those things because I'm not those are not things I would say out loud, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's just like I try to talk to her and she can't, and I'm just like, oh,
it's
again.
Yeah, it's that moment. It's like, oh shit, okay. I see that you're frustrated. I'm frustrated, and it's kind of like that moment of realization. It's like, shit, it's happening again.
Yeah. Athos, put me down, please.
All right.
I drank the coffee.
And I'm leaning over towards Janella, and I'm like, yes, I know there's a common misconception being a gloomstalker. People think that we're all about the darkness and all that. It's part of the training. I'm better at staying up late, but waking up early and this stuff I don't mesh well with that.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Like, no one asked. So why are you talking to me right now? I'm trying to
She probably is trying to chew on a piece of bacon while he's saying that, and just very slowly stops. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's just I'm nervous about what might happen if we stick around, so we should probably finger guns towards the door, head out.
Oh, you had something too? I thought it was just. Did everybody have something? Am I missing something?
No,
Did your cat block something for me?
I'm missing it all. I don't understand.
I had a nightmare.
When I was home, I never had to wake up this early, and now I have to wake up early.
You're lucky. No, I had a nightmare that was not cute or fun.
Well, usually nightmare not cute or fun.
Yeah, you're right. But we should before
Can
my
we talk
brain
about this
stopped.
on the road?
Yeah.
Let's talk about this on the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
let's go.
I don't know if we have to pay for stuff here. I'm just gonna put 10 gold on the table and just thank you.
I think last session we were told that we could basically
free.
always eat
Look,
there for free,
Yeah.
The tiny lady went above and beyond for her service.
Confused. Okay. I'll just put this towards buying new. Ooh, I could
Look,
get that
I eat
pot from Damarel.
I eat chicken for
Yeah,
5.
I'll take those.
So I'm gonna give you a few coins.
Thank you.
I'll
put this to good
Bella
use.
just leaning on each other as we shuffle out the door, just tired. This fucking sucks.
I reach out with one of my feet and grab an apple for the road and toss it up and catch it and then walk out shuffling.
Acrobatics. I want to see how awesome this goes, or how hilarious this might go.
Oh no.
Drum roll.
15 again.
You successfully do it with a little bit of flair. And some people who are up at this time are kind of getting their morning ritual of getting ready for the day, see you in there like, oh dude, clap, and then go back on their way.
It's all in the tail.
No. Be quiet. It's too early.
And you guys actually see Jared kind of going over the cart, and it's actually this really nice. It's like a between a cart size and a wagon size, so it's more smaller than your average wagon. But given the mountain range and this path, a lot of times you'll notice that these carts are on the smaller size due to the road sometimes getting very narrow. Thus, smaller carts allow for if there's two people going past. And so he checks and is like, okay, should be good to go. I hitched up your horses and all that. Good luck, and may the fated path lead you to something great. And he kind of nods to all of you, and I'm going to go back to bed. I've been up for, God, I don't know. And you watch as he shuffles back towards the blacksmith shop.
Thank you again.
Gonna go grab my horse. Walk a bit. No, I'm not gonna ride right away.
Okay. Who's going to be driving the wagon? Okay, who's going to be driving the wagon? Because it's, they use two of the horses to hitch up the cart with.
Okay.
And so you have 3 horses at your disposal, along with Sunny's horse as well.
Yeah.
Who do we know can drive? Do any of us know if any of us can drive?
Any of you got your driver's license?
I think
Anybody
it's
know
very
how to drive a
obvious.
wagon?
I think it's very obvious since she doesn't know how to drive a horse, she wouldn't know how to drive a wagon.
No, I never had to learn that.
Yes, no, we had to just fend for ourselves. We didn't have the. But I can try and make it a little bit easier, and once again cast Speak with Animals to have a little chit chat with the horses. Very similar to what I did. I guess in our session, I think it was session 0.
Yeah, it was session 0 that you did.
Yeah. And so, just very similar.
Okay.
Mira, yo sé que es temprano. Yo no quiero estar despierto tampoco. Pero tenemos que ir. Yeah, te traje esto, and I'll reach out the apple. I'll explain what I'm saying. It's like, mira, si nos ayuda.
Actually don't, because none of us would know. Don't explain what you're saying.
Okay, cool.
It's kind of hilarious that way.
Solo, mira, asegúranos que vamos a llegar lo más bien. Te vamos a cuidar, te vamos a proteger. Si algo pasa, vamos a asegurarnos de que no les hagan daño a ustedes, ¿ok? Okay. And I'll just pat them on the hindquarters.
When you were giving the apple, what was interesting is instead of like nibbling on it, it just full on bit, where even your hands got a little in the mouth, a little bit. Not hard to hurt, but enough to take the apple, and they just pulled back and start munching on the apple fully. And
like,
give
this
you
is
kind
mine
of squinted eyes. And it's about this time after you spoke with the horses that Sunny comes down with the kobold that you guys all saw. And you can see that Regis is also not a morning person. And she's just kind of like under the arm carrying him. She goes, so is any of you good at driving a cart?
I'll take a stab at it.
I mean, Regis is actually... Oh no. I once drove into a barn. And she kind of like holds Regis, the green kobold, up and goes, but he knows how to drive. And he kind of looks at you and goes, I hate this time of night. Morning.
Same.
Give me coffee! And you just see Sunny just goes, I'll be right back. Puts him at the driver's seat.
It's coffee.
And she goes in.
Oh.
And she when you're saying that, she's already inside getting a thing of coffee. And when she comes back, she hands it to him, and he just downs it in one gulp. And you're like, that was hot coffee. And he shows no problem whatsoever. And he's like, okay, are we ready to go? Where are we going?
Damarel.
Damarel.
Okay.
Seems to be way.
You guys all ready? And he kind of looks at all of you.
Let's go.
Yeah, I just sit there, just staring at my amulet. It's like, so early. Why? Why?
Roll me an intelligence check, real quick, Acacio.
Is Eden in the back of the cart?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
14.
She's sitting. It stopped working. It's not moving. And that is odd.
Might be late
Now, Eden is sitting next to you. No, you're in the cart, correct? Nova?
Yeah, I was gonna get in the cart unless we need like people to like guide some of the other horses.
If you guys don't want to take the other horses, you can leave them. So whoever wants to ride in the cart can ride in the cart. Whoever wants to take a horse can. So
We can probably, if there are more horses than people, we can probably like tie them to the cart or whatever.
Yeah, that's also a possibility too. Just so that you guys can switch horses out when you need to.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys do that, you have a few extra horses that are along for the ride, or for when you guys want to kind of get up and ride a horse yourself. Eden is actually, so if Novelle is in the cart taking a nap, Eden's going to be kind of cuddling up, giving you her warmth.
Okay. Yeah. We snuggle the bear. We got the bear in like a blanket around my shoulders too. It's just like she's just kind of whispering to Eden like, I wanted to ask you something, but I'm sorry. I don't know why that block happens sometimes. It's so strange.
She kind of nuzzles your cheek and then gives you a little lick, and then nuzzles back in.
Okay. Maybe we'll try
I mean-
tomorrow.
Well, you did give me an adorable NPC to mess with, so I'm going to make this as adorable and
did.
cute as possible.
I regret my decisions about the talking thing, but everything else is cute.
Well, I mean, I'm playing off what you give me, so. Anyways, so you guys head off. Things seem to be going well. You watch about an hour in. The sun is starting to peek over the mountains behind you. Can I have one of you roll me a d20?
I can do that.
Sure.
Oh, do you want to
The
do
whole
it?
time, I've been holding my amulet up, like like when you hold a cell phone, you're looking for reception. Trying to.
Yeah.
Are you
figure out
alright?
why it's not working.
Oddly enough, it's still
I'm
not
good.
working.
I know. I just think maybe I didn't set it properly. My alarm, maybe because I had to shut off the alarm because.
Did you leave it in airplane mode?
What's no
This is
airship mode is
airplane.
that's on the newer model. I don't have the newer model for airship mode.
Did you leave it in
Did
ship
anyone-
mode? Just regular
Airship mode is only in certain places.
No, not airship mode, just ship mode, like boats.
Yeah. I mean, there are airships, but that's in
Yep.
Jafar and that
Just
Did
no.
anyone
and
did
other
anyone
places.
roll yet? Or
I did roll.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
15?
I was gonna say I rolled way worse than that.
You guys have a really good day. It's warm, bright out. The usual cold, like, nip in the air is not there. The horses are, like, energized, and you guys are actually able to
Yep.
get an extra day. So, can I have another roll?
14.
Okay. Once again, this kind of form spell has been going well, and the air seems a little bit lighter, a little bit warmer, kind of like that feeling of spring feeling. Can I have Casio and Janella both roll me intelligence checks?
I mean, I guess.
As we're writing, I'm
Agreed.
like just like brushing my mane and redrawing my braids.
Mhm.
Alright. Just
I
straight
know there's something I
intelligence?
wanted to do too.
Just
but
straight
I've been saving it for another
intelligence,
time.
yes.
Okay, hold on. I think I have a, like, Fae thing. Nope, that's the wrong page. There it is.
Mhm.
If the wearer of your talisman... Okay, so if I fail an ability check, I could add a d4, so can you tell me if I fail?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Sorry, that was a very roundabout way of asking.
Well, I would say this check is not a so-called fail. It's just me trying to judge what your character would be feeling at this moment.
Okay, then never mind, I won't do it. I got a 3!
Dirty 20.
I love it. So, Janelle, you're still kind of thinking back to that dream. It's like, okay, it's been a few days. What was it telling me? What's going on? Something doesn't feel right. And for the life of you, you can't pinpoint what it is. Ocasio, on the other hand, from your lectures and everything you had back at college, this device is connected to Wonderland. And one of the things is if there's a disturbance around like one of your portals or something, or something happened, it'll suddenly stop working. And that usually is a telltale to be on guard, to go investigate. And this is telling you that something's not right. That now you're starting to kind of look around, going, okay, we already killed Kyron, and those creatures should be gone. And there's that warning that you're feeling, and it's like, okay, something's not right. And as you guys are traveling, that is in the back of your mind, and you're on guard to what might be coming, or if anything comes. Okay, can I have you all roll me a perception check? Casio, you have it at advantage. Janella, you have it at disadvantage in this case.
Thought so. She's still thinking too hard.
Natural,
Yeah,
natural 20.
Okay.
That's a 12
25
for
total.
me.
6 for
13.
Janella.
18.
Okay. So, anybody who's above a 12,
Mhm.
you guys hear what sounds to be thunder, a roaring kind of sound, but there's no clouds in the sky. This is like around 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh no.
But Ocasio and Rashti,
Uh-huh.
both of you go cool. And immediately you look up towards the mountain to your left. And immediately you know what's coming. An avalanche is now barreling its way down the mountain at breakneck
no.
speed.
Run!
What do you mean run? We're in a cart.
Run!
Right, there's
Run?
something.
What's
Just do
happening?
it. There's noise. I don't know what it is, but we should just run.
And immediately you guys
I'll use my
hear
speak with
that,
animals
hear
to
the running.
to warn the horses.
Oh yeah. Regis is already hitting it because he looked over and noticed it was, oh shit, avalanche. And he's already pulling away. So can I have all of you roll animal handling who are riding?
Yeah, I'm writing, so.
I would say with advantage because you were given an early warning of it.
Alright. Okay, it's good.
Am I riding or am I in the wagon? I don't know that I. said.
You said you were in the wagon before.
With animal
Yeah.
handling
Oh,
again, it's
good. Thank you for remembering.
plus
Mhm.
0. 19 for me.
Okay. So what are the other rolls?
17.
17. Okay. So you all are watching this as the mountain is coming down, taking boulders, taking trees and all this debris as it's coming down with this roar. You're watching as this almost like 20, 30, 40-foot wave of snow is coming down. And luckily, because you guys were actually able to roll pretty damn well and roll well enough to be able to see this coming, and also getting that little warning beforehand to leave early, you're able to make it past far enough where behind you, you just watch as the entire trail is just blanketed in this wall of snow.
Does it
And
look like the town is okay? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
The town is like about 3 days away from you guys. This happened on the 3rd day. And it's at that moment you guys are looking back and you're just kind of realizing, oh shit, Rushdie, you with that natural 20 though. You remember what your goddess said. That somebody was messing with the roads. And seeing this avalanche, your heart sinks. You think back, there was another person there. They knew you were coming. Janella. In your ear, you hear, "Oh, Janella, darling, I found you." And in front of you guys, up the trail,
No.
you watch
absolutely not.
as suddenly butterflies appear and condense into a form of a woman. And automatically, you're just looking at this woman and you're like, oh God, what is this fashion sense? She's in this kind of gaudy pink, kind of like tutu dress. You notice that she has her wings, which are fairy wings, and you're like, wait, she's what the size of a 5'6" adult human, and you're just like, what the fuck? Her entire outfit is bejeweled with you're not sure if they're diamonds. It's just like this whole kind of look like you're like, what? Was she drunk when she got dressed this morning kind of look? And like her makeup, oddly enough, is on par. It's just like the extreme too much of it. And you see her, and Janella, you just go purely pale, almost
Yeah,
as pale as Frosty is. And she just
Oh God, so
smiles. Oh, Janella,
I'm
darling,
sorry.
I have been looking everywhere for you. Here, I thought you
that's-
just ran away and were in Zavaria. And then I hear that you're up in Winterholt? Dear, I've been looking everywhere for you. And she kind of
what a coincidence. I was trying to go everywhere that you weren't.
You
and
know
she
this
just
one?
kind of narrows her eyes and looks at you. Oh, of course, it must be because of this one. And you watch as she flicks her hand, and you watch
fuck
as
no.
this birdcage appears. And within the birdcage is unfortunately Chesh. And you see that he is bound with almost like translucent golden wire there's something off about it. And you can see that he is bound, he is caged, and he is pissed.
Oh.
And she looks over to you and goes, "You know, darling, I'm going to be nice. So, here's the deal. If you are able to find me in Damarel, I will end I'll take my gift that I so graciously gave to you back. But if you fail to find me before I'm able to undo what this little miscreant has done, then, well, you come back to me. And please, you know I'm a nice person at heart. You know not what gifts I truly gave to you. So, I will see you all in Damarel."
Can we
And you
just roll
watch
initiative? No? Okay.
I mean, you can try, but at that last remark, she kind of giggles and turns back into butterflies and vanishes down the path.
Who the hell was that?
I can't say.
Are you okay?
No. Fuck
Can I
no.
give you? Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Oh,
Is this
fuck.
about?
Squeezy
You said
hug
that
for
there's something
Janella.
you can't talk about.
Yeah.
Is this one of them?
She's that. She's the one. Fuck. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Fuck.
Okay, well, we should hurry then.
Yeah, no. If
Try to find her in
Chess,
Damarel.
if Chess gets hurt, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen in Wonderland. So.
I'm sorry, what?
Chess is from Wonderland. We all know that. I don't know if something would happen if Chess got hurt. Because he's powerful enough to help me out. I have no clue what he could do in Wonderland.
Ocasio, as you saw this and you've been processing all this, you realize that this is not good. Chess is one of the great protectors of Wonderland. He's well known. And if he's captured how he was captured, which should be impossible. And you're like, oh no. Oh no. We have to get him back, is what's going in your head right now.
I'm conflicted because I'm like, I guess Janella, I know that's bad, but also like if Chess can't let anybody know that I'm out here, that's good for me too. So
Are you saying this out loud?
yes, I'm saying this to Janella.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
But if Janella does, if we don't fix this, then Janella has to come back with this woman.
Like, if you could just please enlighten us a little bit, so that we know what the
What are you
heck
talking
we're going
about?
into.
Me?
Well,
I
either
literally
or,
can't.
I don't care.
No, Janella Janella can't talk about it physically. Cannot talk about it.
Well, my
If I
bad.
say anything about the curse, it will bring bad shit. Every
Alright.
time we
But
write it
Ocasio
down,
can.
Ocasio doesn't know my curse. He knows
Yeah,
Chess.
Casa doesn't know the curse.
Alright, who the hell is a cat?
Cheshire.
Well, I know that.
The cat is a very powerful entity from Wonderland. I'm from Wonderland as well. And something bad happened to me, and nothing broke. So, but if this is somebody that's much more powerful, chances are that I kind of figured out what's going on with my clock, my amulet, and it means that there may be some kind of disturbance, possibly a port or some disturbance or a portal, and it seems like maybe they were coming through. That woman came from a portal and is kind of fucking with the planes.
Okay.
So I guess you have a point, Janella, because if that's if this person is more powerful than chess, that could and is kind of messing with travel between the planes and the ability for different things to work and abilities to work just from wherever she may be. Yeah, okay, fine, I'll help. Okay, fine.
Thank you.
And you don't know who the
And
pink
like,
lady is.
I don't know who the pink lady is. No.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Can
to
you
think
write it
what to
down?
say. I,
What
Does
if you
Can you
just
write it
thumbs
down?
up, thumbs down as
does it
we
does it
talk
like
about it?
count if you do like charades?
we can
Two
try
words
the
sounds
charades.
like
We could do the thumbs up, thumbs down, and try that. But if I start freaking out, I need to stop.
Okay. Look.
Okay, ask
And
away.
Rostri is like sitting next, like has not ceased the hug. By the way, is like
That's
has
fine.
like
She's just in there. She's just hanging out. All right, ask away. We'll try the thumbs up, thumbs down,
Are you related to her?
thumbs down.
Have you known her all your life?
Thumbs up,
is she from Wonderland?
thumbs down.
Oh.
Do you know where she is from?
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Is she okay? Oh. I am drawing a blank. I can't think of any.
Is she the one that gave you
Oh,
the problem that you're experiencing on a daily basis?
Thumbs up, really tentatively.
Okay.
You start to feel a little bit of pain behind your
Oh.
eyes.
I was just going to say, has she threatened harm against anyone other than you?
DM?
That would be
Neutral? Yeah.
Hmm.
it, it's complicated.
Yeah.
did you promise something to her?
Wait, what did we get from? What did Janella say? It's complicated.
It's complicated, yeah.
Basically, it's like
I did the.
Like-
She probably did the shaky thumb side.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you actually see at that point you're starting to kind of get into that point where the curse or gift, depending on how you look at it, is starting to take hold and it's kind of bouncing back. It's like, nope, you should stop.
One more question, and then we gotta stop.
Did you promise her anything to her? I'm sorry. Did anybody have a different, like, more important question?
Do you know how to hurt her? Was gonna be mine.
I mean, but if she can't even tell us.
I would say both of those
Yes.
would be a thumbs down.
Yeah, no thumbs down.
Okay.
I will.
Okay.
I will write down my other questions for another time that we want to play a rousing game of what the fuck
Thumbs
is
up,
this?
thumbs down.
Yep.
Helps. Next time, maybe we'll just
I-
have you, like, blink. blink
I absolutely wish I could tell you guys like exactly what's going on, but like as like
What?
don't wanna fuck with it too much.
I'm
It's
just
okay.
curious, and you don't have to answer to this, but this might be helpful for us to know if we are going to help you in this. Is, I was curious if this, whatever agreement or I don't know, whatever's forced upon you, do you want to get rid of
Oh
what
fuck
comes
yeah.
with it, and
Yeah.
including like any powers or abilities, and if or would you want it to be different?
I want it gone. I want it gone.
Okay.
The whole reason why I would not have made another deal with Cheshire if I wasn't that desperate.
Janella? Oh,
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
are you from Wonderland? Like Ocasio?
No, no. My dad's a merchant, and I live in Brain
Silvaria.
Lavaria. I live on a coast. I have a little sister. I have a dad. Um, no, I'm from here.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Does chess, does making a deal with them help? With curses?
I don't know. I thought it would help me, but now I'm not so sure.
At that point, Janella,
I don't know.
you feel that golden thread that you have a connection with chess kind of glow for a second. And you feel that other tether that's connected to her fade for a second. Like, you know he's fighting for you right now, even though he's in a very bad situation.
All I know is he's the better option of the two. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you want her thing to end, but you don't
Yeah.
necessarily want to lose your connection to him.
If possible, I guess so.
Oh, okay. That helps. That helps me. Thank you.
Okay.
If it makes you feel any better, Janella, I'm currently dealing with a curse that I can't seem to get rid of. So I get it.
Yeah, it sucks.
And something that I can't really... I mean, I could talk about it, but also... It doesn't just involve me, so...
At that
Understand.
point, Eden puts her paw onto your hand, Novell, and gives you a nod.
Okay. I have permission to talk about it, so... Eden is not my familiar. She is my sister. She was cursed by... I don't know who, but she said that it was the same woman that was in the cave. In the mine. The voice that you heard. I don't know this person. I don't think that she really knows her either. Just that the voice was the same. And we had to run away from home because after she was changed into this form, we got word that someone was coming for her to help quote unquote break it, but it wasn't good. It wasn't a great situation. Like, it would have meant that she would have owed this person her life, basically. And she would have had to marry him.
Gross.
And he's not a good
Gross,
person.
yes.
Is he ugly?
No, he's actually quite handsome, but that doesn't really factor into anything, Rostri. I'm
Sometimes
confused
people
why that's
look
a
pretty.
question.
Like, sometimes people who are pretty on the outside are rotten on the inside. Kind of like fruit.
Kind of like a golden turd. It's beautiful, but it's still a turd.
I kind of look
Well,
at those and Eden, like, kind of giving them that look like, should I tell them the stuff that I'm avoiding, that I'm kind of talking around, like, and like out of character, I mean, like, you know, like who we actually are.
Eden actually does, like, kind of bump you, going like, no, it
Okay.
and she actually kind of looks at Cassio and kind of gives you that look like, well, he kind of came out. It's only fair that we also come out fully.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna put my big paw on like Novelle's shoulder just to encourage her, like, you know.
I like collapse.
Yeah.
Sometimes big line
my
my
shoulder dislocates. You have to pop it back in. It's not the first time this has happened. So okay, this stays with us. Everything, okay? No matter what.
Got it.
Eden and I are part of the Dustane family. This feels so weird to say it. Athos, can you just say it? It feels weird. Also, I'm used to other people announcing me anyway.
Wait, what?
You actually watch as Eden kind of puts her head down. Paul comes up and is like, "Oh my god."
You are
Have you
too.
heard-
I don't know why you're okay. Fine. We're
Yeah.
Princess
Yeah.
Nouvelle and Eden Dustane of Arelon.
Princesses?
That's correct.
Yes, princesses.
Oh my god, that makes sense why you have a knight walking around with you. Sorry, not to just put you in a box, Athos, but like, shit!
No, he wasn't with us before we
No.
ran away.
That's it.
I
No,
meant when I
so
said
much
when we
makes
were.
sense right now.
I meant
So
when I
much.
said when I said we kind of bumped into him. Like he wasn't. We were on our own before. It just happened. It was just kind of circumstance
Well,
that we
Shit.
met up with him.
yes and no. I mean, I was actively looking for you. But
Oh. Did
yeah,
you tell me that?
yes, I did.
Mhm.
But you were
Yeah.
probably,
I probably.
with all
blocked
due
that out.
respect, not paying attention.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes when you talk for a long time, I kind of just zone out. That's why I wasn't very good at my lessons.
I'm used
Can I have you
with that
all
with
roll
children.
me a perception check real fast?
Oh, fuck me.
I like chuckle under my breath at that last comment from Nouvelle. I'm like,
Yeah.
can relate.
That's a total of 19 for me.
I got
Perception?
I got a 4, so I'm gonna add a d4.
I got a
So
10.
that's 7.
Can Eden
Okay.
give me the help action? I never use the.
Because you're her sister, you actually get advantage on this
Yeah.
roll
Okay,
because
great.
you know her best.
12. For
Okay. I got 17.
Okay,
14.
anybody who
I used
rolled a
the dice I have for Eden.
nice 15 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
When Otto said princess, you actually saw Eden kind of look over and back, go forward, sneeze, and then kind of go back into the refocus into the conversation, which is odd, but that's just the little tidbit you notice that of her doing
Only when Athos says it?
at the mention of princess the first time.
Do I have any reaction to saying princess?
No, you don't.
Okay, great.
Just your usual, like, I don't want to be said. I hate having that revealed, but it needs to be said kind of thing.
Listen, I'm the youngest, so it doesn't really matter much to me. She's the oldest, and before she got cursed, she had a lot of suitors, and like the one who was coming to rescue her was a suitor that she turned down. Because, and also, piece of shit.
Did he curse her?
Sorry. No, the
You see
person
that
in
she
mine.
I think the word
Oh,
you're
that's
looking
right.
for
I'm
is,
sorry. I was strike that. Never mind.
at the mention of the suitors, you actually see her her scruff kind of poofs up a little bit, and she kind of does a deep growl, like she's pissed off very much.
Why is it always the eldest sisters who get fucking cursed? Like, my little sister got off scratch-free, thank God. I would have murdered someone if something happened to her, but...
I mean, I think it's because younger siblings, we don't really inherit anything. So, to be quite honest, we could just kind of fuck around, unless something happens, like the older sibling like passes away or
Yeah,
something.
okay, that makes sense.
I mean, that's why, like, I mean, I'll be honest, and I don't like to. Usually, I don't have this much self-awareness, but I got away with a lot because I was the youngest, and like, yes, I had to be proper and all that, but really it was all about Eden, so I can just kind of skate under the radar.
At that point,
That's why I
she's
like
actually
to. That's
kind
why I
of.
steal things.
It's that point that she's kind of looking at you like, yeah, and I helped you get away with it a lot. Unknowingly. Kind of look like, yeah, I helped you. I took the heat off you.
I'm helping you. I think we're even.
So, Atos, you
Yes.
said you were looking for them, right?
Correct.
Why?
As part of my duty.
You said that you know her father, or she said you know her father?
Correct.
He was like the head knight of the kingdom.
DM question: do I
You-
have context around nobility in the Prime Plane? Like I know about queens, and I know how like the whole king thing with Wonderland, but princes, princesses, I don't think I would know that. Right?
You would have, let's see, how do I, I kind of have to pause on this one because this is a interesting question given
Okay,
your
no
background.
worries. We can move forward.
For you, let's see. I'm gonna have to have you roll me an intelligence check, just to see if Ocasio actually paid attention to this part in class, or did he? That was one of the days that he kind of decided to not.
I did. I am 19.
Okay. Yes, you understand that there's some kingdoms that
Got it. Cool.
do have royalty. There's some areas that, like the country you're currently in, where there's a main council, and then you have lords and ladies that control certain towns. If it's a bigger town, usually it's a town council of high-ranking people, either merchants, some nobility. A lot of it is more a mixture of different people. This is given their close proximity to the Isle, as well as the other continent, because that shipping route is one of the most safest. So a lot of that knowledge is easily passed between the two continents. You would know that given where you were actually sent to be stationed. And with that role, I'm also going to include that was one of the days that you actually listened when you were briefed to your area. So, because I would say, oddly enough, that was one thing that kind of piqued your interest of like the politics of how things work. Was one thing that kind of interested you a little bit.
So I have like a world question that may be obvious, but I just want to clarify. Wonderland is not something that we'll find on the map. It's a completely different plane, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It is, technically speaking, it is an entirely different world. So you have the world of Faerune, and then you have the world of Wonderland, which has its own oceans, its own physics, its own workings. So here, the physics is more normal. It's closer to what we experience in our world of Earth. But Wonderland, things are sometimes topsy-turvy, and where you think one thing is going to work one way, it's like, nope, it's something else.
And so, how well... Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
How well known is it? Like, is this the first time that we're hearing about it? Are these the stuff of fairy tales for, like, our little kids here? Or...
Here, currently in this day and age, it is more of fairy tales, and, like, you would hear whispers of the other world. But a lot of people nowadays would think it's one of the Fae forests and stuff like that, like the Gloom Forest. In other areas that are closer to the portals, they actually do know of Wonderland, but they keep it quiet. It's mainly because I would say Ocasio and Rosti, you two would know this, is that at one point there was a large war that actually encompassed both worlds. And it was at that point where the two, on Ocasio's side, he would know that the two queens realized what was going on, and they were like, oh shit, we need to shut down these portals. And it was that time that there's only a few portals that are still open, and those are the ones that are closely guarded on both sides.
Right. Okay.
And there was actually a treaty between the two deities, the queens and the deities of the world at the time. And so, Rashti, you would know about the fall of the first pantheon, and then the rise of the second, and then the current pantheon that we have now.
And was this a war between the initial pantheon and Wonderland, the queens in Wonderland?
Actually, no.
It was just a war that
they were kind of brought into it.
Okay.
Due to what was occurring with the other pantheon, the first pantheon, I would say. And much is not known about that. Even the gods, the current gods, are still trying to find some more information about what happened during that, basically, that calamity that struck the world here.
And so was your father the head knight, or are you the head knight? That was.
I mean, at night I don't think would be the
My father's
appropriate
the
term.
king.
Your father is a king. I'm Serad of Windermere, Knight of the Shimmer Guard, and I served. It's complicated now, I suppose. It's father.
Okay, just going to give a little background with the Shimmer Guard. The Shimmer Guard is basically, Novell, you would know this given your position as well. Shimmer Guard are basically the knights that are up there, as you said, one of the head knights. But they also have a lot of other duties that you wouldn't have much knowledge, but Atos would. So.
Well, I kind of hope I can kind of old membership
Yeah, you
card,
definitely
you
would.
know. I read the brochure.
No, I would. I think I wouldn't know, but you would know.
Yeah.
I'm
a little
my
sleepy.
my father's the king.
So now none of this leave your lips. Understood?
Yeah, he'll chop your head off. He's done it.
Nope, nothing. I didn't hear shit.
Well, the good thing is that we don't have that little kitty cat spying on us right now, so we should be okay.
I don't think the cat is a threat.
He's not.
I don't think he is.
I think it's the woman who has him that's the one who would be nosy and use this against me. Even though, I mean, it's not even about me. It's about Eden, because she was the one who was transformed. I just couldn't stand by and let anything worse happen to her.
Hey, that's how my sister Lenny was. She was the one who helped me get out of there, so I get it. And, like, if we end up breaking whatever's going on with me, hell, I'll try and help you guys out too.
I've been traveling for like a year trying to find somebody to break this curse, and there hasn't been any success.
Rashti.
Don't say it like that. I know what happened last time.
We die.
I just
Where
want to
a
see
rock
if
falls.
you would actually, Rashi would actually realize this. Can I have you either roll me Arcana check or a History check?
We're gonna do history. So it's a dirty 20.
Okay. Looking at each, both the Eden, Novell, and then Janella, there's something in the back of your mind that's been kind of working. You're like, okay, this sounds familiar. I remember the elders talking about this a while ago before I left home. what is it? There's something that's really starting to. Okay, it's magic, it's gifts, it's curses, but that sounds wrong. Something is really kind of hitting you. And then you think of the woman that you just saw, who was like basically dressed gaudy, and but then you remembered her wings, which were almost like butterfly wings, though translucent and kind of like glittery, kind of what is the word I think of?
Iridescent.
Like if you've ever, yeah, iridescent is what I was thinking. Opalescent. That's what I was actually.
Opalescent. Mm.
And you remember her saying gift. Oh. And immediately you kind of stop and you're like, wait. That was a fairy godmother, but they aren't. They're not supposed to be like that. And at that point, the others are talking, and you're just like, what the hell is going on? Something's not right here. And that is where we're going to end tonight's chapter.
Bitch.
Again!
Why is it always Rostri's fault that the stream has to end?
I
Oh,
told
fuck.
you not to say my name like that. I knew it was coming.
I'm sorry, she's the one that actually has the backstory that I can do these reveals and these cliffhangers. Eventually, one of you is going to give me that cliffhanger ability. So, anyways, thank you all for coming tonight and watching and participating and donating to the MS Society. Your donations definitely go to an amazing organization to help people just like, and I know for a fact that they've actually helped them a lot during this hard time. So definitely go ahead and donate some more there. And I am your lovely GM, Kitty. You guys can find me at Twitter at InsaneKitty32. You can also check out my store. Currently, stock is kind of low. I'm working on a few pieces to add there. But keep an eye at Causality Cat Studios. And so, Rafiki.
I am Rafiki. I'm the co-founder of this channel. I do TTRPG things and things like that. And you can find me here on Thursday and once a month on Tuesday as well for one-shots typically. But outside of that, I do music. Thank you, Fair. I guess, if I did not mention anything, you would just yell at me. I do compose under Radio Skill Production, and the intro video music and the intermission music was done by me. And if you want to check out more of the stuff that I've made, you can just go over there. That's pretty much about it.
Okay. Next up is Fair.
Hi, I'm Fair, and I've been Princess Nouvelle Dustain of the Kingdom of Erelon. You can follow me on Twitter at Fairbear. Thursday nights, obviously, I'm here playing this amazing game with these lovely people. Tomorrow and other Fridays, you can find me over on Chaotic Tiefling ATL, 8 p.m. Eastern, for Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Saturdays, you could find me over on Rolling These 20s, 9 p.m. Eastern, with Juice playing Vampire the Masquerade, Philly by Night, where my character is becoming more and more bloodthirsty, which is something that she's a vampire, she's already that. But now she's pissed. And yeah, follow me on Twitter. That's where you will know what I'm doing when I'm doing it, because that's usually how I know what I'm doing when I'm doing it.
Okay, next up is Juice.
Hey, I'm Juice. No pronouns, just Juice. I've been your Gloomstalker Ranger Harengon Ocasio, he, him. You can find me, aside from being here, on Rolling These 20s. With Fair on Saturday playing Vampire the Masquerade, where I play Aurelio Valentin, he, him, she, her, and also feels a little uncomfortable right now, given where the story is. What else? We'll soon be wrapping up our Trauma Team Chronicles on Wednesdays on Rolling These 20s, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That will probably be next week. After that, TBD. We'll be taking a little break from our other programming other than Vampire the Masquerade. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at TheJuiceTM.
Okay. Next up is Trieste. Your turn.
So I'm Trieste, better known as Blaze of Gloriosa, which is where I stream. Usually, lately work has been eating my life. So I'm on a stream hiatus on my channel, but I'm here every Thursday. And then next month we'll be resuming Utharian Legends, so I'm super psyched about that. That's over on D4. I keep forgetting to look up D4's new channel, but it's gonna be there.
Yeah, I know it's somewhere.
I just keep forgetting. I keep spacing on looking it up. But if you follow me on Twitter at Blaze of Gloriosa, you'll be able to follow everything that I'm doing. RP wise, yeah, game wise, stream wise. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.
Okay. Witchy, are you back?
I'm here.
Okay, awesome.
Hi, I'm Witchy. I'm a void with the voice that you just saw my character get fucking traumatized. I played Janella Birch, a level 4 warlock pack of the Cheshire Cat. If you want to see more of my stuff, you can find me on Twitter at Witchy98. I'm usually tweeting about Dragon Age because that's my obsession. I'm also on Good Morning Thetis, which is a podcast where we talk about Dragon Age and BioWare and Mass Effect, and we got some really cool stuff planned for that, so I hope you tune in. You can find us on Spotify or any podcasts, wherever podcasts are listened to. And then also, I thought this would be fun to shout out. If you wanted to play Thirsty Sword Lesbians, they are part of the Itch.io Ukraine pack for Ukraine, and if you pay $10, you get about 1,000 games, and it all goes towards funding Ukraine relief funds, which is really cool, and like it has a bunch of cool stuff in it, so I just thought I'd shout that out. I was thinking of running one of those because it looks really cute. So yeah, that's me.
I just want to point out it's Witchy 981.
Yeah, I need to
You're
fix
right.
it, man.
Because someone stole 98 from me.
Yeah, it's suspended too, which is wild.
That's not me. I'm a model
Yeah,
Twitter citizen. Like literally,
It's
my last
fine.
tweet was thirsting Alistair from DAO. Like I'm good.
Thank you, Fair. You're
I
the best.
updated it. It's fine.
Anywho's.
Anyways, thank you all for coming tonight and watching and participating in chat. We will see you next week for chapter 6, where we finally get to Damarel. And I get the fun of doing one of my favorite cities in this world. Well, second favorite.
Yeah, and we'll be level 10, so don't worry.
Are we?
No.
I was gonna say.
I was just gonna say we have a long rest under our belts, but I think that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, you have a few long rests technically under your belts. Yeah.
No.
And you guys just leveled up
for a few days.
Let's go! Who would have thought Trauma would have leveled her up?
No, it didn't.
No.
She just leveled
up. She went the last time. She went the last time. Not tonight.
Witchy was so excited. I'm like,
can you let us level up just because Witchy was so excited?
Just because,
because you guys actually rolled really well, and you guys were able to miss out on the avalanche and all that fun stuff.
character growth.
Okay, yes.
It can
I
make you
will
level
let
up.
you guys have another
Yes. Yes.
Thank
Fair,
you.
rolling that natural 20 on IRL persuasion,
Yeah.
Yeah.
with
I
advantage
know,
from
right?
Witchy.
All right,
Help action. Witchy help action.
Yeah.
fantastic.
Okay. Have a good night,
Have a good night.
everybody.
See y'all next
Good
Thursday.
night.
Next
Night.
week.
Bye.